Desperate divides the world with me to the only strong. With shining in the place, by singing in my harmony, till living with no fear. Even though in the
Hello everyone. Welcome back once again to another match for Oreo Cup. This is Rooster once again, and this time around we have Little Nania versus Vale, and they're actually the closest seeds to each other. Seed 32 against seed 33. This could potentially be a really close match. We do check the stats real quick. We see Little Nania as a fairly well balanced nomad, and they seem to be really strong when it comes to that hidden one. A really solid score there, as well as that hard rock too. So there is potential for this player to possibly go for hidden and hard rock coming up, and perhaps a little bit mix for the combers as well, the normal combo, especially number 3, which was one of their highest seeds. And it's barely noticeable, but we cannot sleep on that D2 as well, seeding number 18. But if we go for Vale did pretty good, actually very good when it came to number 3. And also really solid when it came to that hidden one as well. Both of them actually lacking a little bit when it comes to that low AR hidden. But Vale in comparison has a really solid performance in both hard rocks, not just hard rock 2. Although I'm pretty sure Little Nania would be winning that hard rock 2 spot there. But overall, quite balanced. Maybe a little bit of work there for the hidden 2 and maybe both DTs. So we could potentially see a DT ban from Vale, or for Little Nania, it might as well just be hidden 2. We don't know yet, but the truth is, this is your closest seeded match in this tournament, and this could potentially go either way. You could potentially see each player just winning each of their own picks. And maybe there won't be a breakpoint, or maybe there will. We're not too sure yet. But the rolls have started, and right off the bat, it's immediately Vale got a 13 and Little Nania got 41, so Little Nania is gonna win that roll. They have the opportunity to choose or ban first. They decide to ban first, and surprisingly enough, it's not gonna be hidden 2, but hidden 1. I was kind of right on the hidden, but it's simply not gonna be the same one. But Vale did in fact score, I'm pretty sure, high or close enough on that hidden one for qualifiers. So it is a very understandable ban there. And now it's Vale's turn to make the next move and decide what they wanna ban and pick, given the chance the opponent decided to ban first. Also, we have Pydex, who else commented this match.
Hello everyone.
And I kinda called it. Vale did ban one of the DTs. In this case, it was DT1, so we have 2 consistency picks out of the way. It's just their normal 1 and hard rock 1 options for consistency available. And surprisingly enough, just after getting these 2 consistency bans, we're gonna get a no more 1 pick
interesting pick from Vale. That I know he play no mode, but he's more confident with the hidden maps. So I think this is going to be one of those picks that wants to maybe secure a point or trying to maybe taking off the maps that could be more impossible maybe to get a point.
Yeah, I
But
kind of
we're going to
see
see.
that. I see that logic you're mentioning. Although on the previous match, the other the other place did pick this Noah one, not at the beginning, but it was an extremely close match, just being decided by the spinner and one droplet miss. They both FC'd, and in this case, both of them are seated right beside each other. So again, we did mention literally there's a potential for both of them to just win their own picks back to back. But as of right now, both of them just got the same exact spinner. And they're with a max combo.
Well, we know that this match is very interesting because it's the middle of the seats. There is a very skill set in the term we're talking. Well, little Nania, that's a good improvement player, and Vale that play some few tournaments like the 4 digit, the last 4D tournament, the pseudo 4 digits World Cup.
And it seems like Phil was the very first one to miss, but Lil Nania's gonna follow it up. We unfortunately do not have the score difference.
Yeah, this is so
compare there.
strange. That is so strange that it's no score difference, but it's very close in difference in favor of Vale. That's have a little brig. Oh my god! Why I'm talking to the player and he was missing when I'm talking about that.
Yeah, just the typical caster curse. It happens.
It's no. It happens in every tournament that I cast. It happened yesterday. It happened in other tournaments. But makes more funny the matches to see what's going to happen. Little Nania now with the advantage, but it's not the point to at the moment because we're in the last quarter of the map with Little Nania with a good combo at 5,000 and Vale trying to taking back the lead in the map.
Yeah, that's true. They are basically just equal, just those few misses making a very slight difference, but the map's still not over yet. And Phil actually has a good hack.
Oh my god, the
Little
difference
Nania
is
miss.
going to Vale so high, so speedily. There's so few rest of the map. We're going in the
Phil has
last
the advantage.
section. Last effort to two players. Vale with the advantage. The moment is only 5k enemies and can be a synthesis of the map. And we're going to see no breakpoint from part of Little Nania, point from Vale that secures their pick, and now time to pick from Little Nania.
Yeah, that was certainly a very close first pick there. But Vale, at the end of the day, did manage to not cause a breakpoint. It was really close. Lorania just having a lot of the advantage there at the beginning, but Vale just getting 2 misses actually, which is very surprising, and just balancing it out with just a 5,000 score difference. And it seems like Little Nania will go for No Mod 4 as their first pick.
Interesting pick from Little Nania. I guess like a child in the past. Maybe it's their their strongest pick, maybe, or there's a pick that wants to delete the map as fast as possible. But I'm going to see what's happened. Yeah, Vale, that I know that player. She likes to come up, so he got a little boost about that.
And
Now
honestly,
going.
it could just go either way. I think their best performance was in Noma 3, and they just decided to go for Noma 4 instead. ICS low AR, not the same as the qualifiers, but still has some tricky sections with that BPM change. Also, as a side note, I did not mention this at the beginning, but we're actually having 4 matches right now. And this is the one that's going to be streamed, but just do keep in mind that there are other 3 matches in action right now. And we'll make sure to show the results if they're available after this match is over. But for the time being, Vale seem to find the very first couple misses on this map. While Nania is still holding onto the max combo. But we're on the KI section.
Yeah, little Nania with good performance. Why I'm talking about the player?
Yeah, well, once again,
That was again. It was in the perfect moment that I talking about little Nania in their double S performance. She missed it. That's amazing. Whatever. Performance from both players are very, very good. Only little Nania has more advantage that he showing how he plays. It's not only that she's practiced the map, but with some troubles that can take the 80k, and it's point for little Nania that secures their pick so well.
that is true. So far, it's only been a win by their own selected map. So far, no breakpoints. A very close one for Vale on that Nova one, but still managed to cause it. And now they have the option to pick whatever they want. And they go for hitting 2 this time.
Healing 2. Well, there are not going to be more hidden maps after this. Very clever pick from Vale. That hidden is her strongest mode, and trying to secure the second is that. Little Nania, how was her performance in the qualifiers?
I
this mode?
did mention it at first, but I literally forgot, so I need to double check. But I think
check. Checking.
I'm not sure, but I think both of them were quite close. Let me see.
I have the shit here. Vale had a better performance in both hidden maps, for a little bit difference in the hidden 1 and a lot of difference in hidden 2.
Okay then, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I just saw. So this is really a good option for Vale. I'm honestly surprised they did not choose this as their first pick. Maybe their plan is to maybe pick another Nomad map after this one. Since again, you cannot double pick, so
maybe she choose that map because Banger or want to secure it.
Yeah, or maybe they feel more comfortable with Nova 1 perhaps. They just wanted to start off with a consistency map, which makes sense.
True.
But just as I mentioned, Vale's strongest mod is in fact hidden, and Hidden one may have been banned, but they still have this option, and they did not miss the opportunity to pick it, and they're demonstrating a really strong performance on it.
Oh,
They do miss, but it's still gonna be one miss against a lot
yeah.
of misses in comparison with Nania's performance. Nania is able to recover, but
The
score
difference
has
is
to
so
be-
huge. It's 6-digit hate difference for in favor of Vale that it's make the sweep. It's I don't think this is an option for now. The only option is Vale had a choke on their PC, but I don't think it's going to be happen.
No, there's no chance. Bill will secure the second point without any problems.
Yeah, well, performance for both players, but yeah, Vale secures her main mod as well, and it's going to be the 2-1 in favor of the Chilean player. Now going to see what is the pick from Little Nania. That going to be the DT2, the nervous control walk mapping that going to was a little bit controversial in the
この
feedback.
瞳は鮮やかにな君しか知らない踏み込んで目
But I think the map works well because to be a super early round, it's to manage your finger or your tapping control, your walking, and it's very easily to miss in random parts, and also have a lot of spin and that can decided by that.
I agree. It's certainly a good map slot for, especially for this round. It's mostly gonna consist on your platter control. You don't necessarily need to dash a lot, but just know when to dash, and that's
Also,
the main thing of this map basically. Also, Vale going for hidden.
yeah, and going to be the first miss from Vale. I think it's very risky to play HD in this type of map, but again, Vale main mod is hidden, so I think it's very understandable that I'm going to play with it.
Yeah, I honestly resonate with Vale there. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, only and the difference adds by a crazy difference that Little Nania has the double S and Vale has below 99%, and that's going to be the choke from Little Nania.
Double miss no.
Oh, that's
Vale is
right.
gonna trade it.
a little bit late trade. But now the difference goes from Vale. That's go stuck it in. Well, not talking about that.
Once again, Vale's gonna find on a miss. I think they have the both. I think they have the exact same miscount, maybe. Or maybe Vale has one more. But map is pretty long. There's still a chance for Vale to make a comeback.
Yeah, the Little Nania had a really good comeback in the combo after the choke. Well, they're trying to take the lead again, but it's going to be now the last quarter of the map. It's very close, the difference, that it's only 25k. Well, the end, it's not very easily to miss. Okay.
And just to say that, yeah, it is very easy to miss. Little Nania managed to miss. Now Vale should have a very small advantage there.
Oh,
not anymore.
but the difference going more to Little Nania. That it's only got to the 5k to the 25k now. That was very unlucky for the Chilean player, but sadly for here, it's not going to be the first break point of the mat. It's point for little Nania. Both players defending, protecting their own picks, and doing very well. Very good scores, nice miscount. But was very sad for Vale that can reverse sweep that occasion.
Yeah, quite unfortunate there. Missed opportunity, but it was still a pick from Little Nania. There's still plenty of maps to choose from. So they just need to keep moving forward and picking their best maps. And just as he called it, seems like Bill was planning on doing that nomad hidden switcheroo. So that's why they potentially decided to go for Nomad 1 so they could pick Nomad 2 right after that hidden 2. So we're going with the tech map? Yeah, it is the tech map. It is not going to be the convert though, which I'm still surprised they haven't picked the Nomad 3.
Anyways, the Nomad convert, it's very risky at this moment. This is a hard map, for example.
Yeah, I agree, but based on what we saw in the performance on Nomad 4, I'd say, again, both of them did really good, so maybe they're just waiting it out till the end, perhaps.
But this could be a good pick from late if the both players can call to manage the match point, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, you're right. Could be a good late pick.
Yeah, and seeing the play now, both players holding the FC, Little Nania with some drop of accuracy, but only that. It's only that for now. This map is very short and any miss will be very punishable from the other player.
That is true. This map may be short, but there's a lot of combo build up. Of course, any misses is gonna be very bad for this Nomad 2. If you were to compare it to Nomad to the DT2 we just previously played, Little Nania is gonna find that miss.
To find the first miss on this map, and we are going to arrive to the last quarter of the map. Little Nania with another choke that makes the difference increasing in favor of Vale. That's going to be nearly 80k. I think there's going to be the choke from Vale. I don't think if Little Nania will make the reverse sweep.
I don't think there's enough time.
It's very short map.
Little Nania reaching that max combo once again, but again, it's just not enough map left, as we mentioned before. Vale will secure that third point. Still no rate points from each other. Really close though. 3 misses against 2.
We got a max score difference from 80k to nearly 50k. That was escalated very faster in favor of Little Nania, but it wasn't because the length of the map. And now the pick going to be the EX from the Ukrainian player. That, well, it could be possible from any from both players that could make a difference. That in this case, yeah, Vale can play this map with hidden, so it's more in their comfy section.
Yeah, I think that's kind of expected.
But hey, we're going to see what's going to happen. This pick from Little Nania that will decide the 3-3 or the match point from Vale. So, and this map works fine for the slot and doesn't make some troubles of average difficult than another EX, maybe works fine to pseudo round of 32.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. It does have ability 2 or 3 wiggle sections, which so far they have been the combo breakers. So we're able to see if they're able to manage to get them. They do get the first one.
Yeah, now entering with the TI section, both players holding a double S as well. Vale with the little advantage for spinner. I'm going to see. Remember that Hidden doesn't have bonus like other modes. And
Little Nania.
Little Nania with the first choke. That's going to be very, very. Oh, not going to say because Vale traded lately the combo. Now the difference is stuck it in 10k. That's going to Little Nania very, very slowly.
It's still not gonna be enough. We're on to the second TI section now. Both getting those double stacks just fine, but we're back on that jumpy section. Advantage still on Vale's side, actually. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna switch over just yet. There's just a lot of combos, so score difference is just gonna remain on Vale's side, especially now with that miss.
Yeah, that is gonna be more hurtful for Little Nania. Now that going to be the little break in there, that going to see their scores making more pressures from Vale that needs to hold the combo, or wishing that Little Nania keep failing to secure the break point. Now entering the last section of the map, knowing if Vale going to take the first break point of the map, or Little Nania going to defend your pick. It's Vale
does crash out there.
Highly chucked from Vale, but it's traded by Little Nania that missed it. The score difference is going to in favor of Vale that missed it now. Not Little Nania.
No, but there's not enough combo. There's not enough combo. Vale is gonna win that breakpoint no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. First breakpoint of the map that goes to Vale that may have the match point of the match, and now it's turn to pick from Vale. Holy. Vale is forced to pick Hard Rock and EX. No, the easy map, because she quickly recently no mod. There's no more hidden and DT maps to pick now.
Yeah, now they are forced to pick anything else other than that, no mod. And honestly, not a huge surprise. Bill does go for Hard Rock. Also, this is a match point. Wait a minute.
Yeah, this is match point now.
It's also not. I'd say I'm not too surprised Bill will go for this pick. They are good with hidden, but they're also very good when it comes to Hard Rock. So it is kind of to expect to pick.
This map could be very, very fightless in the middle of end of the map. Because have a little bit section that it easily to miss so perceivably. Now
Also,
going to the talk.
Yeah, sorry. Just a quick heads up. Just gonna announce that one of the matches has concluded. Winky did win against Bonjour 5-1. So that's one of the matches already done. The others are still active, as well as this one.
Yeah,
But yeah,
going to be
back
the
to this
first
match.
joke from Little Nania that drops another fruit, making the difference going to Vale increasingly slowly that playing with the hidden make more confidence action that make to break that combo. Now we've seen this map, Little Nania now holding the combo to trying to reverse their oh my god, they're failing Little Nania.
Yeah, they're unfortunate there. They have a very small advantage, but it's still gonna be on Vale's side, no matter what. But the difference is not that far away too. It's just 35,000.
35,000 that's going to increase slowly from Little Nania because of the miss of Vale, but Little Nania traded lately Vale also. What is happening?
Yeah, they did not seem to be too consistent on this one. But even so, Vale still has the small advantage. They do gotta keep holding on though. Little Nania does seem to get mini combo burst, which could potentially help them gain that advantage if Vale is not careful.
Yeah, but Little Nania, if keep holding the combo, it more increasingly have more chance to increase their advantage for the Beast of Vale and entering the bonus section of the score B2. And now the score difference goes for the favor of Little Nania. That
Wait,
it's
what's
only
going on?
5k. Entering now in the last quarter of the section. The last quarter section of the map, both play literally with the same combo. That's not more because Vale drops now.
It was just a 30,000 score difference in favor of Vale, but now it's increasing more on Little Nania's side. Although they got stuck there on 5k of difference, and now it's just gonna increase more. Vale is failing more, unfortunately. Well, Little Nania's gonna miss. But Vale does not have combo.
Yeah, Vale needs one more miss from Little Nania that could make more possible the just
That and
separate
they
the
need
match,
to
but
keep holding on. But the map
no
is
will
close
be
to
possible.
end. Oh wait!
Oh,
Hold up!
oh, hold up. Little Nania with the misses, Vale needs to secret the
They cannot
end
miss.
section. It can be possible. Oh my god, Vale takes the match at the end of the map for 4,000 score difference, making the last map of the match GG from the children player, and GG will play from Little Nania also.
That's a really. I think this was the
Oh my
closest point on this match. GG will play for Vale. Also, a good job for Little Nania. But Vale is gonna be your winner, and they're gonna move on to the winners bracket next weekend. A really exciting match. We did kind of call that these points were gonna be quite close to each other, especially if you consider the seeds. But Vale was able to manage to get those two breakpoints.
Yeah, it was a very hurtful last map in this case because Little Nania had a very bunch of score difference that had, if I record correctly, was 30k of difference in past, and goes to 4k in favor of Vale. Now, Vale got a very difficult match now because it's going to the seed 1 Viance.
Vivians is gonna be the one facing Vale next weekend. Also, yet another announcement, right? There were 4 matches. Isis did win against Derp 5-0, so that's another result done. Just one more match left. It's probably still ongoing. But back to these results on the losers bracket. These are gonna be your next matchups. They're gonna go against, I'm pretty sure that is seed 64, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's going to be a good match to see.
Yeah,
One of
it should be.
the winner goes to Salapass in the round of 60, and now Little Nania had another opportunity that hope that will improve that, or
Yeah, there is potential. And just as mentioned earlier, Winky did win the match against Sponger 5-1, and they're going against either winner from Wen against Crix, if I did pronounce it correctly, which is gonna come up soon-ish. While the loser of that match will go against Bonjour on the losers brackets.
Yeah, there's the match from Gwen 294 versus CRHAX. Or yeah, I don't know how to say. Cristiano Ronaldo 6.
And lastly, Isis, as mentioned earlier, Isis did win this match against Trip 5-0, and we'll go against Youngin next weekend. While Terp is gonna be on the losers bracket against, I believe that is Snowflakes.
Snowflakes. We're going to have a Polish loser bracket.
Yeah, that is true. There is gonna be the Polish losers bracket coming up, and it seems like there's still one more match pending.
Nagato versus Leo.
Yeah, Nagato against Leo. It is 3-0 currently, still not over yet. Whoever wins will go against also Yana Katsurala. So it's gonna be a very interesting match, no matter the results there. And whoever loses is going into the other.
At this moment, to a little spoiler, that Nagato is going to have the lead in the match with the 3-0. Going to the fourth map. A little resume. Nagato double less their first pick. That was the easy map. And it's double less the rest of the maps in Hard Rock 2 and DT2. You're going to see a lobby with a lot of double S. Now, very fair at this moment. Both players going to be in the same section. Now, Nagato with the advantage because Leo failed and got more spinner at this moment.
Yeah, but now that spinner is not gonna matter much. Leo is gonna miss again. Now Nagato has a 40 combo difference, which is not much, but certainly gonna make a very small difference there. Oh, the map's still not over yet.
Yeah, Leo holding again combo from the choke that he had.
Oh, and Leo's gonna find a miss there, not being able to accomplish that max combo. Onto the second KI, Nagato is still holding strong. Also worth mentioning, this was Leo's pick.
And Nagato holding a well combo to secure at this moment the map. That is the pick. No, I don't know if this is pick from Nagato or Leo.
It is from Leo.
It's from Leo. It's okay. Yeah, and seeing reading the lobby, Leo ban Hidden One and Nagato ban Nomot One. So
yeah, normal one ban from Nagato makes complete sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, this is a map that both players can get an FC very easily. So any mistakes can conditionate the map. Oh, Leo with
That's
some
true.
troubles. Leo with some
Both Leo and
troubles.
Nagato just trading a little bit, but not Neo,
Not
Nagato
my
has a very good lead, so it's not gonna make a difference. And they get the breakpoint.
the breakpoint, and it's turned from pick from Nagato. That if can pick no mode hard rock.
What
Or
was their last pick?
last pick was DT2
Okay,
and was and double less from Nagato.
okay, so they can't go for DT1 if that hasn't been picked.
That's true.
We did not check the stats, but I'm pretty sure Nagato is a well-rounded player, so they could literally go for anything else. And as for Leo, I think their best performance was probably Haro 1 in qualifiers, if I'm not wrong.
I'm going to search that in the live end. Nagato, your great performance are you talking, right?
No, Leo's. I'm pretty sure
yeah.
Nagato is an all-rounder. But they're
Yeah.
pretty good at everything.
Okay, Leo, it's the 51 seed that the best score was Nomad 4 and the worst score was the Nomad 2. I'm lying. I searched another player. Their best score was Hard Rock 1. Yeah, Hard Rock 1.
Okay.
And their worst score was Nomad 4. Understandable, very difficult map.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And Leo had a low seed in the Hiddens, also understandable. Hidden, in my opinion, Hidden sucks.
Oh, whoa, wait. But surprisingly, Nagato will go for Haro 1. Hold on a minute.
Hold up. Could be
This could potentially favor Leo.
Yeah. That's so true. That maybe can Leo take a point in this match?
They did lose to Harrock too, but it's totally not the same map.
But to lose for a choke from Leo, that was 2 misses. Nagato, being an old player, experimented that double F that map. And wow, this map is very short. This map you can miss a little bit more than a Harrock chip.
That is true. Still, Leo getting 2 miss on Harrock 2 is pretty good, but unfortunately not much you could do at double S. I mean, especially when Nagato has been literally FC and SS in most maps except that EX. It was the only map so far they haven't been able to FC. And, well, again, Leo's first performance on Harrock, maybe a little bit of a bold move there from Nagato. But maybe they're just feeling confident on this Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, I want to believe that Leo could have an opportunity from take a point in this map, knowing that it was her best performance in the qualifier. And well, the Hard Rock 1 is more difficult than this map, so I hope. Yeah, since the both players' performance in the Hard Rock had a similar performance, that Nagato was the 20 player, the seed of Hard Rock 1, and Leo the 26, so it could be maybe possible.
There is a possibility, and with those stats, we just know Leo is capable of reading this type of high AR, even play with the high CS, so it shouldn't be a huge problem. The Hard Rock 1 from qualifiers was arguably harder in comparison to this Hard Rock, not the pool. So there's a huge chance for Leo. But just as I said, it's fine the first miss.
Yeah, this is an early miss in the first notes. can make difference if Nagata holds the full combo. Leo with some troubles that makes the dropping again the combo. It's okay. It's the recently the start of the map. We're not going even if in the first quarter of the map.
Yeah, there's still plenty of combo build up for Leo to make a comeback. Nagato, on the other hand, is with that double S. Still, there are missable parts.
Yeah, Nagato very comfy with the pick. Leo trying to hold in combo.
Unfortunately, Leo not looking that good for Leo. Nagato doing a good job at getting those streams. The singles for Leo, mostly, I think it's just some subtle misses from Leo's part. It's not even on complicated patterns. There is a complicated miss there, unfortunately. Just missing that tiny anti-flow.
Danger sounds for Leo. Nagato with the double S, no problems in the map. The difference is going to be 6 digits now, from 1050k in favor of Nagato. That showing their consistency of the Chinese player. Leo doing very well, but having some troubles to keep more combo.
I guess the complexity of the map was not for Leo, at least for this Hard Rock. Does make sense why they would go for Hard Rock 2 this scenario.
In this scenario, maybe there's no chance that Leo can.
No, unfortunately, it's just too big already. Even if they miss at this end section,
that's true.
There's not a chance. Yeah, no, they even take the wiggle with no problem, and Nagato is gonna close out with a double S.
Yeah, that got a bunch, really good bunch of combo, but it's not going to be sufficient for enough from the Portuguese player. GG will play, and Nagato wins the match, walking to the round of 32 winners. And Leo have another opportunity in the loser brackets.
It's true, still not over for Leo. Again, they do have their fair share of maps to choose from, especially the Hard Rock 2, so we could potentially see some very good performance on the following week. But Nagato is going to be your winner. They are going to face against also Janai Kasurada next weekend. And
Leo, it's going to they're going to see faces versus Konichurras, also known as Chocolate.
I'd say this is turning out to be quite interesting, not gonna lie. I certainly can't wait to see these matches develop. But that'll be all for now. There will be another match and other matches coming up, but the closest one's gonna be Amagi versus TZZ. And it's gonna be in roughly an hour. An hour and 14 minutes. So still a bit.
Yeah, that's a lot of good and interesting matches in this one.
That is true.
Got the Useless,
matches left.
the Useless Amas, the Manhattan Cafe, Bolivian Manhattan Cafe, the Manhattan Cafe the Canadians Manhattan Cafe, the Wen match, and Monohog versus Vale. So yeah, the rest of the match are going to be very interesting to see and cast. There are
Oh
going
yeah,
to be.
worth mentioning. There will be 2 matches happening at 6 p.m. as well. So I believe one of them is gonna be streamed, but just know that both of them are gonna happen simultaneously. So we'll try our best to keep you guys updated on this stats. But that'll be all for now. I'll catch you all in roughly an hour and a couple minutes.
It's time to launch, time to do something. So we're going to see you in in 1 hour or less. So we're going to see in lately. Bye bye.